So we're continuing with genetics in biology, and there are certain terms you need to be aware of. Okay, so there's what you call variation in biology. Variation. Okay, so variation is differences in species that is seen. Variation, it means differences in traits among species. Differences in traits of the same species. Okay, differences in traits of the same species. For example, if you look at cats, okay, there are differences. There are black cats, okay, there are black cats, there are white cats, okay, blue cats, okay. So these are differences in species. Cats, they are black, they are white. Same thing with cows, okay, same thing with cows. You have seen cows. There's variation in cows. Haven't you seen their white cows? White cows, okay, they are black cows, okay, and other colors. I don't know which other colors are available. So the different, this is what you call variation, meaning the same species, if it is cows, it is cows, but they are different traits, but among the same species. That is variation. How animals vary, okay? It can be plants, okay? Plants. You see, they are plants with green leaves, okay? Green leaves, others is white leaves, okay, others is yellow leaves, but it's the same species but different colors and so on. This is what you call variation. Now, there are two types of variation in human beings, in humans now. That is what we use in genetics. There are two types of variation in human beings. Okay, the first one, they can ask you define continuous variation. Continuous variation. Continuous variation. They can ask you define continuous variation. Continuous variation. Okay, what is continuous variation? You have to know this. Continuous variation, it is a type of variation with many intermediates. Once you don't put this word intermediate, Nishi, it's wrong. Many intermediates between two extremes. Between two extremes. Okay? Extremes. Extremes. I don't know if you can see the spelling properly. E-X-T-R-E-M-E-S. Extremes. So it's a type of variation between, which has got many intermediates between two extremes. Okay? Meaning it has got many intermediates. Like for example, e.g., if we say height, okay? Height has got many intermediates. We don't all have the same height. There are many intermediates. One is this meter, so 9 centimeter. 1 meter. So you see, find someone is 1.2 meters. Okay, 1.2, 1.3, 1.01, different height, right? You know, we don't all have the same height. You see, others are shorter, others are more short, others are taller. So height is a continuous variation because it has got many intermediates between two extremes. But many intermediates. Meaning there's someone who is extremely tall, the other one is extremely short, but between them there are many intermediates. Same thing with weight. It's another example of continuous variation. Others are too big, others are small. This one is 45 kgs, this one is 50 kgs, this one is 65 kgs, 70, 90, 100. You see, many intermediates, but not the same. Not the same. Many intermediates between two extremes. So if someone who is extremely fat, the other one is extremely thin, which is, that's what you call weight. Okay? So we have got also intelligence. We don't all have the same intelligence. There are many intermediates. Others are very bright, others are intelligent, others are clever. You see, all these are levels of intelligence. So many intermediates. Okay? So height, weight, intelligence, all those complexion. We don't all have the same complexion. You see, complexion. Okay? Complexion. Complexion is part of continuous variation. There are many intermediates in complexion. Many intermediates in complexion. We don't have the same complexion. Others are dark, others are darker, others are darkest. I think you understand what I'm trying to say. So we don't have the same complexion. Others are light, others are lighter, others are lightest, others are a bit light. You know, different intermediates. Many intermediates. Papa Gaba Mambid. You understand what I'm saying? Since you are Zambians, I can use vernacular to make you understand. There are many people who are on the middle, but same color. Okay? That is continuous variation. So they can ask you define continuous variation and give examples. So you have to know its weight. Weight has got many intermediates. We have got height, we have got complexion, we have got color of hair, color of skin, and so on. Okay. The last type of variation is discontinuous variation. Discontinuous variation. Discontinuous variation. What is discontinuous variation? Okay, discontinuous variation. This is a type of variation with no intermediate. No intermediate. Okay, no intermediates, but shows clear-cut differences. But shows clear-cut differences. It shows clear-cut differences. Okay? Examples would be sex, for example. There are no intermediates. You say that you are a man or you're a woman. There's nothing like no me in between. No. Sex is an example of a discontinuous variation because it shows clear-cut differences between a man and a woman. Okay? So it has no intermediates and it shows clear-cut differences. Sex, we've got blood group, you see, all these. Blood group, okay? Blood group is discontinuous. We've got the sex, blood group, tongue rolling. It's either you can roll your tongue or you can't. Tongue rolling. Have you seen people who are able to roll their tongue? This is common among females. But there are certain people who can do it. Okay? So it's either you can roll your tongue or you can't. So this is what you call discontinuous variation, such as sex, 1. 2, blood group, and tongue rolling. I hope you have understood.